In this episode of QComm's QTips, we'll discuss closeouts, audits, and how to prepare for them. Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of these repack related tips. Now, the goal of these videos is to serve as guides for the repack project, so keep sending us recommendations so you can get the most out of these videos. All right, let's get started. Towards the end of your project, when you think you've submitted your last invoice, you need to reach out to us first to confirm that you're ready to enter the next phase of the reimbursement process. Now, I say reach out to us first because after you confirm with the FCC, after you tell the FCC that you're done, your Form 399 is going to be locked, and at that point, you're not going to be able to make any changes to your 399, which means you can't request additional funds, meaning any additional services you'd need at that point would have to be paid for out of pocket by you. But the next phase does require work. Now, how much work will largely depend on who you've hired as your project manager throughout the process. If you've hired us, closeout phase will be a breeze because we'll have set you up for success. As any good PM would do, throughout the project, we are constantly updating your records to provide you with our version of a closeout package, which will provide you with a detailed account of what happened on this project. This closeout package will contain everything you need to enter the FCC's closeout phase on your own. The FCC's closeout phase is triggered when you click yes on the last three questions of your 399. Now they ask, are you construction complete? Are you done with the reimbursement? And then there's another third question. When you enter this phase, there are a few things that happen. First, your Form 399 is locked and you can't submit anything else. This is why you don't touch your 399 until you consult us first. Can't stress that enough. Second, the FCC will process any pending invoices at that time that you've already submitted. Like I said, nothing new can be submitted, but whatever's in queue at that point will still go through the process. Third, the FCC is going to send you a reconciliation statement, a financial reconciliation statement. You'll need to review that document in detail because you'll be confirming that everything is done above board and everything matches down to the penny. Fourth, the FCC will look at a handful of random invoices for which they want to see payments, proof of payments to the vendors. At this point, if you've hired us, all you need to do is look at the information on our closeout to you and get that information over to the FCC for review. I think it's safe to say that the invoices they'll select are most likely going to be the big ticket items like the transformer, the antenna, but it could also include a couple small dollar invoices as well. You just won't know until they notify you, so you'll need to be prepared for anything. This ties into audits as well. Standard practice in business is to retain financial documents for a period of at least 7 years. However, on this project, the FCC has stated that stations are required to retain documents for a period of 10 years. 10 years. That means you need to be saving your quotes, invoices, emails, reimbursement confirmation, any payments to vendors, every single document related to this project. Because in 10 years, you won't remember why you chose to go with this or that equipment or service provider or vendor and when you paid each vendor and how much. Nobody likes being audited, obviously, but you definitely don't want to go through an audit when you don't have your ducks in a row and you don't remember what you did 10 years ago. Now, this video is not made to scare you into thinking that you're not going to make it through an audit or you're going to be audited 100%. It's just to remind you that you're dealing with the government, and at some point you may get a knock on your door or an email or a phone call asking for information, and you need to make sure that you are able to answer those questions. And if you've hired us at that point, hopefully you'll have your flash drive that we give to you that will have everything on it, so you'll be ready to take those inquiries at that point. And if you don't feel like you are ready for that type of scrutiny, please give us a call and we'll walk you through what's needed. Now, with that said, please understand that these short videos are made for the majority of TV stations that are going through the repack, and I don't have time to go through every single situation in a couple minute span. So I do understand that every station and situation is unique, and if you have a specific question regarding your specific situation, feel free to reach out and contact us directly. Or you can leave your comment below and we'll get to it as soon as possible. If you don't know by now, here at Q Communications, we do your engineering, design, project management, and installation for full power and low power TV stations. If you're part of repack, then our services are 100% reimbursable. Don't forget to check us out on our website at repack.tv or follow us on LinkedIn and here on YouTube. Till next time, be safe, be hygienic, and be reimbursed.